All right. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we're going to talk about the Tesla Model 3 and how you can get it for under $30,000 if you so choose to, if you want to purchase it in many different states. We'll roll through all those different states that it could be eligible, or you could get it for under $30,000, including, of course, California, a big one, but we'll talk about it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal in Tesla at the best financing rate. And here we talk about, or we stream every single day about how to get the best deal on a Tesla, where to find the best pricing, the best financing, and all the other different intricacies for trying to buy a Tesla. Because buying a Teslas are not cheap cars. They're actually very expensive. And so there's many different ways on how to actually figure out how it can actually make sense to you. So that's kind of what our goal is here, to try and get you in a Tesla at the best possible price. So we're going to get into that, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide that has all the best interest rates for financing in Tesla. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. We've got Juan and Steven. Thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. But let us get into this. So the first topic we're going to talk about is how to get a Tesla Model 3, a brand new Tesla Model 3 for under $29,000, or really under $30,000. And so in case you miss it, if you don't know what is happening right now, there's a Tesla Model 3 that qualifies for a bunch of different things. Of course, right off the bat, there is a $7,500 federal tax credit, and the income limits for this, you basically have to have a minimum of around $70,000 to $75,000 W-2 income for a maximum of $150,000 single earning income. If you're confused on that, definitely check out some of the videos on the channel too. That's really at that threshold you reap in the full benefit of the $7,500 federal tax credit. And the big thing here is that you don't actually get this line item discount right away. You actually get it later on, maybe even next year when you file for your taxes. There are different vendors or different financing companies like Tenet, which is actually a sponsor of the channel, down below in the description, where you can use Tenet to get a lower monthly payment because they defer that $7,500 tax credit or whatever amount all the way to the end. This then results in a lower monthly payment. And so this could be good for people that are looking to have more cash flow every single month. And there is a strategy here to use Tenet, get the tax credit next year, and then maybe even refinance the whole thing. And so the big thing here is, if you're interested in a Model 3, the first thing is, do not place an order on the website. Do not go to Tesla.com. Do not do any of this on the exact website. First, you need to find a Tesla referral code like the one down below in the description, because if you click that referral code first and link it to your browser, that way you can get anywhere from 1,500 Tesla credits, or if you're getting a Model S or X, and you're getting even $1,000 off. But 1,500 Tesla credits results in 500 supercharger miles, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to lose out on that. So definitely check out our referral code down below in the description first. Click that open so it attaches to your browser, and then go to waitingfortesla.com. This is where you're going to find a bunch of different vehicles out there that are inventory vehicles, because right now only the inventory vehicles actually have the extra discount of $2,410 to $2,400, $2,420 discount on top of that. So you can sort this by different locations, and once you find out which vehicle you're interested in buying, you hit the reserve button. It takes you to the Tesla website, and then you can see that it must show that a referral code must be attached or referral applied, and then you will know that you are going to get that extra sweet referral supercharger miles after that. So That is really the first thing. You can go to waitingfortesla.com, or the second thing, waitingfortesla.com. You can see all the different inventory, and you can even sort it down by location or state or wherever you're at. So the first thing is definitely hit a referral code down below in the description, and then go to a Tesla website so you can do that. But here's this tweet that I actually saw pretty interesting. Shout out to James Cat, of course, for posting this. Tesla should put billboards in each of these states that simply says, quote, Tesla Model 3 for under $30,000. Visit Tesla.com. And this is a combination of a variety of things. And maybe they couldn't, but they might not be able to do this billboard very, very quickly, because it seems like some of these inventory discount, some of this other incentives are actually this month only, because right now it is the last month of the sales quarter. And so that's when Tesla gets very aggressive to try and figure out how they can clear this inventory, because there's certainly a lot of Tesla Model 3 inventory that is out there. And so you can see a shout out to Sawyer Merritt. We actually highlighted this tweet a few days ago, but you can see all these different websites, all these different states and places in the United States where if you stack the state incentive plus the EV credit or the federal tax credit plus inventory discounts, you can then land on a Tesla Model 3, a brand new Model 3 that's a standard range version with 200-ish miles for under 20, even some of these states under $27,000. We got Vermont, Maine, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Delaware, New York, California, Colorado, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. I think I messed it up the other time, but anyways, one of these great states that you can live in gets on top of it an extra state incentive. Of course, each of these states might have certain programs. I can tell you the California one actually is anywhere from $2,000 to $7,500, and on top of that, there's local municipality EV tax credits or credits on top of that. And some of these state incentives are a lot more beneficial than the federal tax credit, because these state ones typically you get it line item discount or a check in hand after you apply for it, like anywhere from 90 to 120 days. That's how the California one works for sure. And I'm pretty sure like the Maryland one, there's a Maryland one that's a $3,000 one as well. That's not on this list. He missed that, because the Maryland one actually just started, and that's also $3,000. So in Maryland, you can get a Model 3 standard range for $27,000. So pretty nice stuff, pretty fancy stuff. So that's the exact steps. Hopefully you follow along, but we'll run through it very, very quickly. The first up is definitely hit a referral code, a Tesla referral code like the one down below in the description. Pop that open first. Then do not go to a Tesla website ordering page. Do not go there. Skip to waitingfortesla.com. Sort it by wherever you're located at, and then find an inventory discounted Model 3. After that, you simply click the reserve button, and then that brings you to the Tesla page, which you'll see you'll have a pop-up just like this that says referral code applied, and then you can go ahead and proceed to actually place the order and take advantage of there's like 3 or 4 incentives that have been stacked right now. So it is definitely a great time to get all the incentives on buying a Tesla. So shout out to Sawyer Merritt, shout out to James Cat for even posting this idea, because there are 11 or 12 different states that are available right now where you can buy a Tesla Model 3 for under $30,000 or under an effective $30,000. And if you're looking to take advantage of some of those credits by having a lower monthly payment, that's where Tenet, a channel sponsor and video sponsor of this channel, definitely comes into play. So definitely check out Tenet down below. And on top of that, if you're looking for all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, that's what we talk about on the channel a lot. And that's where this video is actually also sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel. And there's a variety of benefits, but some of them include actually scheduling a call with me. We can ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you join the Patreon, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the credit unions and banks out there that all have interest rates lower than Tesla financing, lower than Tesla's 5.69%